Alright, MC Mami Mubi Bia Kwaba na memfa Bramege TV and platform eso. Abusia indeed Nyankopon akasa ma NDC eni John Dramani Mahama ampa. Nyankopon akyere se ofane bo a onto ne ntem na sebie brusi bi nyado bibi ekyere a na kyese ni yie ma eno no sebi mpanfo bu bi sese aberwa ekyere ewo adwade a na kyese osisi ene ho. Na in fact, Sita NDC agino in Ghana's political history since Ghana beto ema yeye politics ebinyi sida to third majority, that is 185 seats and above. In fact, na me say in Ashanti region voter omo edema ye Papa John Dramani Mahama no. In fact, too amazing and Debia Mekase Asantefo ampa matre se NPP no modia but sebi omudi nsɛmfo a mobetimi asi ginaye na maka kye omo se ampa party ni ye dia but ye nhwɛ ma mudi nsɛmfo emfa gyereye. Debia meka party omo ba so mo ha oman pa NPP amanyiko we led by Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo. What you see Obubaye ohawa omodi Asantefo from titiriye na utumfo development in Ghana's political history, in Ghana's history na utumfo ma papa otikoko sokotoko hini itimitna se etutu ne ntuma gu honom ejiji sika kisese bi akwada ejiji kubu kakra se odi koye komfa no tititi hospital enso na ye wonkofo bi ne se Simon no se mensa awe the Ashanti regional minister yewo ebi etise chairman wontumi awo dwere no eyi good ewo Ashanti region yewo bi etise sebi stika Stephen Amo ye deputy finance minister ewo honom yewo ebi etise kese Justin Kimponko diamati opoku prempe no napo. We have so many Asantefo a omo eka NPP no ho akese mudi aban akotene papa but omo antimi amboa amasantema yankoso. Abusia this master we say NPP omo ba so this year 2016 to 2024 year. In fact, led by another Akufo-Addo Asantefo, omo edi omo hamo papa na omo so ayedin asay enema. In fact, Captain Kwaje Smart Nyankopon hyira kwa we. Me say me papa no captain me papa no da me hyia no me chia no me say papa Nyankopon hyira papa ni wadwuma pa wo edi aboa Ghana man. Ohwe manima wo say so na me hyira wate. Abusia me papa Kwaje Smart ye metin so na masori adwuma pa owewe abo anyhow owewe expose NPP abisisi abre na amase bi Asantefo bi no omo hu de ekọ eni Ghana fo bi no hu de ekọ a eyesa NDC omo timi to aba in the Ghana's political history omo to boom edema omo ema eni NDC for winning majority in parliament simple. Sisi ya menoka say NDC for koji bibi kura to na NPP for members of parliament so ma mo pa on koda against na say we ko mo gina mo agya to nya say ya papa. And Captain Kwaji Smart or boy history we say we or boy dwuma abatwa so na mpa. In fact onia media general say omo abatwa so ya mpa wa say ampa media general no or captain Eden akuma so Captain Kwaji Smart adechi bi na say we say the whole media general mo the managing director. In fact mema ne nyo wo because we dwuma power bo ediama media general enya dwuma ketwa. Mpese mekase bebre yanko na yankuti Captain Kwaji Smart oni GB. Yes, GB. In fact owura no nso ayade papa ebo de chidom a omo de so bu ye adwuma e de mangana man nti ensema omo itu edwane koba de nakan na beto aso na Sarah Adwasafo ni seat no domeko benyana. In fact Makukwe Junior wantimi anje na mum ezi akurugu anase bibisa maame bi na watimi agi seat na NDC. MPP for see omuti ho mubisu papa mubisu Inti seno enfambe ko ba beto.
Dollars. A year ben abagana Professor Mese kura wuye ye nyansa abode 1 million. Eno kwada la 40 ko sa usu la polyclinic enyefe. Ye ebu ni yesi. Ye da sore benada no padakro e wa adom. Ye ti yan se brum ye bu he eni ye nije ye na do be sila 2018 laola 2019 laola 2020 laola besi 2024 say na la polyclinic jebi ye buya ye de hobesi administration block ama national cathedral until ye bu hospital etugu ye fe no to nchen wote ho sa wanya hwe njan kran for wose makutu amena why di brafie central region brafie we sticker central region NPP to be kojina simpie so edada ye infantefo there wo be ya abaze wo so be si airport amayen ye na ye nyu age ye wie ye kabisa na ado there wa kasa akufado awo no onye running mate e na wo ba ade be ka chen there wo be si airport was amayen na airport ndabenda na be so ame akufado etifi menuma that I have information that the this what can put all the go what that central region but say come and kesim signature project be now e just one asamoah boating asabi market asamoah boating started time no ye be MP minister man kesim aye mobo man kesim salt pond anomabo eja number 1 eja number 2 kromante abande just look at that enclave from Mankesima Besinko Cape Coast then and aban with me here western region menka wasem northern region upper east upper west I will not even go there wakututu amena to wasa wo yedam na minister na wodi adwuma share senate me nya kokudura be catch Ghana for say na 200,000 Ghana cedis ye de yedam na ye de nompo
asabu
would him say 200,000 Ghana cedis entimi nye dam and the madam what is sika ne yeden no what ye yeden and then Ghana for betna hodi me I have told Mahama and Massa I am telling you again after 10 months say ya na niam be kwa wujaf me donya me be bo so mama me and obi kancha mama me anam do buy mesa do akọ because ye do baby aje eto dada me ba adwuma homache na me duru apostle Kojo Safo baby the showroom no wo community police abaya bia traffic warders bia otena junction so bedu ahomache 5 na ote ho bedu 5:30 na ote ho na aya na me hwa abaya no say why community police 4 months na ketua mai ya sesa napkofo akogu baby 1 year aketua mai national service for aketua mai nurses gufie ye posti wo teacher for gufie na mbisa mo say is Ghana a forest that every animal is looking for a herb to feed, or Ghana is a nation that we have a leader who is supposed to take care of all of us? Go to Volta region, west of it all. It's me that I was saying maybe see how amount. Show. Na wakwaje asase no so ato ho wakanta asase no so. Uwie ya habon wensi. Na Honorable Daniel Nikwate Titus Glover. It's me abetena TV3 say habon no ya hyase na onim say yakọ akodi hogba enti yakotwa videos me touche no TV3 me donyame bisa TV3 video no omba da ko mbepa ma. If you want to me yaka, na me catch say hwe. Title say, me bank na me nimu. Me nu nua be ma na kwa pam secondary school. Ba me bank na me nimu. It is a one my life mu a. It's like time na me fi kuma say bank na no. You cannot do anything in my life.
The value bia.
Who add value bia? What value that titles global added to my life?
No crowd there no ya because on the.
Meanwhile, time olusu the seat na do see your man position no me na no switch na be say me mbom man na man position
super chow.
yes o super chow obetra ha be dintro say keta habo o ma hyase meanwhile na ye wo muntu amena ba kompo e wo keta na wo fa CEO of America no mo de akwade ba say ono na ye keta habo CEO no mo man 17 additional workers kan ho 18 say wo na mo ye adwuma e wo keta habo mo office wo here am say what tema habo. How can Antibi office be kwakosi multimedia Babro is CEO am media general and people think that what that sorry it's a joke hwe ade twa me suma the last 2 weeks what say last week in ana wo ka say afede me year rally eye Aboazi glass factory na Akufo-Addo toye no me sumu twae na na do pra me big time Aboazi glass factory
Or turn condemn no.
Turn condemn what say obi a we see one district one factory
On the national.
you ended up selling my factories and no charm yam say show nam say kai memma makofie poto jebi ade aban we aye no ho se nyame anka mahama akoma ho no say bibi obehwehwe mu a medojame NPP pani bia from constituency to polling station executives obi ameko jail
But me mom dey but medical case assembly general Mr. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Oba one of your signature projects KJT market for 8 years ni KJT market or more KJT market cleanliness any security or more no they've never had any contract with KJT management because party chairman be enko for na yedmo please kokohwe na di hujuma. Number 2, baby a no for more than 1 year the report is sitting somewhere with the Ministry of Local Government honomo our reports na indicting Kofobi because of the fact they indicted Muninti they have decided not to release and implement the report and so all requests here my request report on several cases they will tell you say president say or shimwa or then find this member. Please take that report and act on it accordingly. Number 3, or more every week be a 10,000 Ghana cedis for no job done. I will KJT markets. Bosume go form your son 100,000 Ghana cedis. I will KJT. Please investigate them and prosecute them accordingly. I will KJT market because obo KJT who fee as a KJT. Number 4. Niema say wo KJT for no reason. The entire insurance and insurance any KJT no. Please go and investigate it and prosecute those people. Because KJT share and you cannot account for anything. Ashe kwase ashe. Tobona after general. Yeah. Oh.
Nana Kuredu Wajiman Rollins be a hero say or say Akufo-Addo nye lawyer na yampa. You know what he did? Office.
Yeah.
Me nam de koy. We we bibia me nsem e do suma me. Ni o say fofi on na drive car no. O say fofi na twi car no. Was classified super confidential. Oje ye na oye case title no. When him say president Ghana mrachere say we a president wo wontimi mfa obi an court and obi aso entimi mfa won court.
Yeah, sure.
Na na do timi hwe nyame anim say lawyer penny say Electoral say the president versus Chachuchikata.
The president versus Chachuchikata.
Now the president versus Chachuchikata. I remember very well. You see, here you do baby on Ghana for yenye real. The then NPP legal team, mema lawyers no, on one kasana nado. Papa Uswan Kuma.
Yeah.
Esikado Keten MP, your friend say Jogati. Dome Kwabinya MP, Okoye ambassador, Professor Michael Kwe. Aka lawyer bako na owo Kufudria refidino 5. They said that, look, Honorable Minister, this is not right. That is the president who is suing. It is the state, and the state is headed by the president of the land. And now the Danko Akufo-Addo mass were bam and a court. Now court clerk Edruso suit number 7/den the president versus Chachuchikata. Judge that told in and him sign. Really? The president versus Chachuchikata. And then he was bold enough, stood to defend that. Ogunweni must poto. Na judge the throw case no out. Na NDC for sum so almost sereno. Almost 3 years. Me that be jamu court.
I didn't.
Oh, na said him go say we make ramen call law school that mean to match right away. Na the Ghana constitution will be an kind. What's a case in the Supreme Court?
Yeah.
Emma Chachu single-handedly ekukuru abayno NPP abanje ekufo abayno sheho jaw. Etikufo came all the way from Australia to re-empanel the Supreme Court. Kufo did that out of pain. Debi obeshi old man be up abisa say menam kan air. Because he needed to redeem the image of his government. It was not his intention to do that, but he needed to do that because of the international community to redeem the image of his government. So he had to come all the way from Australia to repanel the Supreme Court and so move overturning Chachuchikata case. And look at how Chachu was jailed. Judge a kind judgment. Well,
yeah.
Now all of a sudden, Judge Jaikai, they were running chamber. No wasaba, oba no kuta diary. No be kind judgment in the diary. Look, things Niama Koso ewo memha. I love Kufuor, but there are certain things he did that were uncalled for as a president. And this one is one of it. I will not sit here because I like him, because I love him as my father. I will just always sing his praises. No, this is one of the most blunderous political decisions ever to have been taken by a president. Chachuchikata's ruling was read from a diary. It was read from a diary. Look, one other thing Kufuor did that, and the Debia mentioned me, I am Bisano, me catch them, man, this one you didn't do well. Professor Kasem Kasanga, I keep saying this. You man millions of dollars or the Kokra Mango, and the Abam Yakudria was so many enclave, no. Because Kufuor had the intention, say, timer, Honorable Kofi couldn't do a preku.
Yeah.
Answer now, free, is it World Bank somewhere in the States? Or buy a Kofi couldn't do a preku, Zimbabwe, and other places on a papa, no, on a Paco Syndrome. That is what Paco Syndrome by energy minister Kufuor.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. It's or buy, no. The idea was that yenye satellite factories. Enti abra sebu kwa mankase na a citrus factory na ewo ho enti omo revive na go mu anyeme na omo de ahwede eyensa enti ma me bi wo ho na ofre ma me esigale na emo ofakra ge na anka omo revive eno so ewo ho na then God mu area so many.
Yeah.
The non-Akan part of Eastern region no. Yendua mango ho. na yɛmfa mango no bi mfa axim yɛmfa nkronkro so chief yet Kufuor tam sika na ma Greek ministry Professor Kasem Kasanga kokra mango 3
3 say
I'm telling you
1 2 3
1 2 3 or the mango do 3 yes me say when we jab akusi Kotoka International Airport man she ekatu I'm telling you things have happened in this country that as people we need to sit down and reflect.
Wow.
Look, that money went waste. That was the very first time as a president, Mihuse Kufuor, but he did nothing to Professor Kasem Kasanga. He did nothing to him. He did virtually nothing to Kasem Kasanga. But Kufuor wept because that man disappointed him big time, but he did nothing to him. That time, your catch was $7 million. It was a lot of cash. Yeah, it went waste.
Yeah, big deal.
So, let's not behave like ostriches. Put our head in the hole. The entire body is out, and we are saying, we are safe, we are safe, we are safe, we are safe. No, Kufuor is not an angel. But I am telling you, Kufuor is 6 million times better than Akufo-Addo anytime. And we've sat in this country, JB, in 3 years, $13.5 billion you are raising in bonds. JB, $13.5 billion. Oh. You are raising all this money in bonds. And not that ayeka. But what the Ken, Eddie Kenoforiya touches on found Kochoko. Don't say what dear Bakuba Bunakunu. Only be and we think it's a joke. Bisa Akufo-Addo ne Kenoforiya. Say, COVID sikana ebaye no ekohin. These guys lied to the entire country. And sometimes that's why I apologize to John Dramani Mahama. The lies. The lies. Me who Mahama ewo Dubai airport. So my car aircraft. Na me pebe bi di tiafa. The lies. That Mahama was dying. Mahama thought dying. We were Dubai. Mahama just say we Dubai. Mahama I say we Dubai. I will tell you today. Mahama only pen say oh Dubai. Me one day me dad me who said no. Me didn't question them. And some year trauma ye. I'm a can ye can go papa isui. Captain Span and then Yamia you are the most to my ticket to Dubai. Why don't you go with the same address now? Yadema and say Honda Bahama dancing. Back home, me could do your street at the Hokwa. The same address now, I say Bahama or what dancing one na park.
Wow.
To say AstroTurf. Me kwatra me hotel room. Me catch them say wedding kwasiasem. When you go back, apologize to that man. I wept like a baby in my hotel room. That what have I done to myself? As a young broadcaster, I sat down and watched these empty-headed old blocked people to present to me nothing but fake stories about an innocent man. And it's a pain in my heart anytime I remember the kind of useless and stupid stories they give us to speak about John Dramani Mahama. We were all thinking that Nana Ado-Bah will have second heaven on earth. We went to Ghana. First thing I did, me show so ewadom them tam so ba umiem. Bisa the man make suspension 2 hours. How much media? And I can't say everything we did was a lie. Mahama only dying ewo Dubai, JB. Mahama only on your shopping crowd with Dubai. And I came and I apologized. And you have senior broadcasters in this country, senior broadcasters, senior journalists in this country. And for me, nobody under the sun again can ever mislead me. To lie about JB or to lie about somebody, no. I'll be bold enough to say, Mahama, sorry. Jay? And then, I know what I say. Akufo-Addo was dying was in Holland. Say so call on that hotel.
Or the fee.
We fear.
Na.
Ba umia yare ye. Nkomu kunu. Aya na ye kan na nkrofo didi agro. Ba umia one man poison ni bi ko wu. Komu kunu. Any guys hospital straight our landed hospital we for guys hospital. Bumusa no. Say you want to do kwotwa. E ho na Samaria ba umia e ba aboso say wo wunni mo beba be sra ne kunu no wa de obeye wo no. Into BMF Jubilee House into me and London, Uncle Guys Hospital, Uncle Srabaumia. And these things have happened. Abamina don't cry. Yes, wasted sika amount of money about buying winsome. You to be to what's I say 12 million bags of fertilizer. And we're here, Ayira. Agric Minister, then Ayira was share fruit ponko, they be good. Jamie. No, Charlie. Fertilizer bags Maku 12 million or so 12,000. Ayira e was up. Ayira. And then Ayira ya. Yes, minister so share fruit ponko. E frumu be. And then imagine my home you said the sisi da mafo. E frumu no ya den say e frumu na asesa fertilizer na Ayira. Na ekuya for fertilizer ya tron not for sale na ye toma ekuafo na ye tikrom ha na wenya NPP communicators na me hear NDC communicators you guys listen and listen good who be defending kwasi asem ho ye the president be giran chain na wo communicator no be bo sama manyame cause J baby aye do sesei wo obrasa seso aye wo no ye be ye election yi say artwork we enka ho we show bi aso ye be elections media general mpedifo who say ye artwork fofo on table yes hey first no over Facebook abi say god mu obi to show Facebook odidi obi atem so wano kakrakata so onia ma chi table wonim bisa on no mo de ye
if I go no go heaven no
no mo de ye but media general mpedifo atna say we say no something big is coming. So we need something big to show to the world about Onuya. This is what we are sitting behind. Abain way etimia sasa 3 billion Ghana cedis at the core office of the president 1 year. Akufo-Addo medinina. Really? Umedinina. Afena wako kumase koye dey. Ako commission 40-bed hospital. Really?
When they have 500-bed capacity sitting in
Wabra 500-bed hospital.
Sitting in the bush. 250 beds
sitting in the
bush.
Now what Kumasi say? Charlie? What the nah, never again. Look, never ever again. And we have to. Tiyan kwa do me kwa be ya, right?
Yeah, I'm at some more be declare.
Be declare. Yeah. The way di. See.
Anoni.
Yeah, ko.
Result. So per the projection that we are seeing on our screens, it means that the NDC is leading with quite a number of votes. If you compare both with the two leading political parties here, which is the New Patriotic Party and also the National Democratic Congress, just right on your screens as you can see. Let me run over it again. The NPP was able to garner 5,477 votes, and the NDC also stretched them a little bit, coming closer to 51,634. The aspirants under the National Democratic Congress, Faustina Elikulim Akubu, per the results projected here by the EC officials, is leading and maybe be declared as the Member of Parliament for the Dom Kwabenya constituency. Just so I refresh your minds on the historical background here regarding the parliamentary elections here. In 2012, Sarah Adjosafo succeeded Professor Okwei and revitalized the NPP's performance with 63.8% of the votes compared to the NDC's 35.6%. Her vote share further increased to an impressive 68% in 2016, while the NDC share declined to 31.5%. However, in 2020, her support dipped to 58.35%, reflecting a more competitive race with the NDC's candidate, which is Electoral Makrugu, making history by securing 40.64%, the highest ever for the party and the constituency. And I am talking about the 2020 elections. Fast forward to today, she has been able to rise to the top as she has contested against Michael Quay Jr. And just like you can see the results, she has made mention in previous interviews that she had higher hopes that she will be the Member of Parliament for the Dom Kwabenya constituency. And just as we are seeing it today, on December 8th, 2024, it's been close to 48 hours of us being here at the Coalition Center in the Dom Kwabenya constituency, monitoring happenings here. It's been a lot of chaos, misunderstandings, sadness, happiness and tiredness as well from all groups of people who have gathered here. Others have spent nights here. They haven't eaten as well, hoping that they will be able to wait till the final results are declared. So the projections are on your screen, and we are hoping that the EC officials will be able to go over the results again, and also hopefully the person who fits the position will be declared. And you should also remember that when Electoral Makrugu is announced as the Member of Parliament for the Dom Kwabenya constituency, then it means that it's been a long time, over 5 terms, before the National Democratic Congress would finally take charge here. We cannot really confirm if indeed they will be able to hold the baton for a very long time, but she has promised her constituents to focus more on developmental projects, on their health sector, road network, and also focus on children as well, per her manifesto. We are hoping that when the results are being mentioned and then Electoral Makrugu is being declared as the Member of Parliament for the Dom Kwabenya constituency, she will be able to meet up her promises that she has assured the over 173,619 registered voters here in the Dom Kwabenya constituency, hoping that she wouldn't get to disappoint them, because you could clearly tell that looking at the number of people who have been standing outside for close to hours and days waiting for the results to be announced, then much is expected of Electoral Makrugu if she is being pronounced as the Member of Parliament for the Dom Kwabenya constituency. Few minutes before the projections were displayed, most of the supporters were dancing and also expressing some sort of excitement, awaiting for the results to be collated and finally announced. And the time has finally arrived for that declaration to be made. When the camera pans towards Electoral Makrugu, you can see quite a number of people around her wearing white, showing a sign of victory even ahead of the pronouncement. Right, so the declaration is about to happen, and the team will be moving outside so that the crowd can be able to see them before the declaration will be made. And that is just what the EC official is saying in here. They are still trying to come to terms and also understand if the declaration should be done within the coalition center premises or whether Electoral Makrugu would want to go out and face her supporters before the declaration can be made. Mike Okwe Jr. has not been at the coalition center from yesterday after polls were closed till today. We don't have the NPP agents as well who were at various polling centers to ensure and monitor that things would be managed properly. And it's time. The time is finally here. Electoral Makrugu on your screens, coming out to face the populace, her supporters, if I should say, ahead of the declaration. She's walking out majestically. Also, her supporters have waited keenly for this time. You can clearly see the excitement they are expressing, seeing their candidates who hopefully will be pronounced as the winner in the Dom Kwabenya constituency. We would be hearing from the EC official who will assist us in the declaration as soon as possible. The crowd is still cheering up, awaiting for the results to be announced at the coalition center. So let's say in the next 20 to 30 minutes, everyone will finally be leaving the premises after the pronouncement has been made, so that we can finally know who will be representing the 170,619 registered voters. The number is quite over that in the Dom Kwabenya constituency. That should be happening any moment from now. Electoral Makrugu describes herself as a woman of strength, and for a woman who has been able to be here with her supporters, ensuring that the coalition goes on perfectly till now, you can clearly tell that she is a woman of strength and also an ambitious woman as well. You can see the excitement drawn all over her face. I'm hoping that the pronouncement will be made soon so that she can be declared as for the Dom Kwabenya constituency. It's been a long day for her and also her supporters as well, and the time is finally here for the right thing to be done. Initially, after the chaos erupted here, it brought the process and some sort of misunderstandings as well. But at the moment, you can clearly see that everything fell back in place, even though we were able to engage a contender, Mike Okwe Jr., who called on the Electoral Commission to put the processes to hold for them to be able to bring in their pink sheets for every announcement to be made fairly between the two leading political parties. It looks as though that call has fallen on deaf ears, and it will definitely not be heeded to. We have the EC official here who would soon be making a declaration so that we know what will be happening here. Just before the pronouncement will be made, I would allow the camera to pan to the people so that you can also have some time to enjoy the sights and scenes here of the supporters who are awaiting on the ground, and also Electoral Makrugu, who is on the first floor of the building where the collation exercise took place.
Hey, why you push? Let's make a little space for
Yeah, also Right, so there's been a moment of silence where they are playing the Ghana national anthem theme before the pronouncement can be made. You can see that the supporters have come to pay some respect to the national anthem, even though it's been a long day for them. They've been able to calm themselves down for a few minutes because the important time and moment that they have been waiting for is finally here. After the national anthem is being played, the EC official has grabbed the mic and will soon be making the pronouncement so that we can finally get to know who will be leading in the Dom Kwabenya constituency. The number of the people who are still down there, most of them clad in their NDC paraphernalia and also in their NDC outfits, are hoping that this pronouncement wouldn't be one that would disappoint them. A reason why they have dedicated so much time to wait at the premises until the announcement is being made. We haven't spotted any NPP official around. It's only members of the NDC, and I am able to pinpoint at them because I can see that 90% of the supporters who are here are all wearing NPP t-shirts and paraphernalia as well, adorned either on their heads or around their wrists, to finally wait for the time for the pronouncement to be made. Earlier, before it got to this stage, like I indicated, there was chaos that erupted, and after we had few conversations with the EC officials, it got to a point where they had to deploy heavy military presence, and was spotted here. The police officials who are here as well doubled in numbers to ensure that they brought calm to the happenings there. That fortunately was able to happen. Right, so the moment is here and the pronouncement is about to happen. So pronouncement is about to happen, and we'll soon get to hear from the EC who is poised to deliver the results. At the moment, they are trying to talk to the supporters to let them know that the time is here and it's about to happen. So yes, they are taking the lead to the front side to finally pronounce the outcome of the results. It's been close to 48 hours, like I have been saying, and the EC official is speaking. So let's get to hear what he will be saying.
Good evening, Dom Kwabenya. And good evening, Ghana. Right. Today is Sunday. Today is Sunday, the 8th of December 2024. We have come to the end of the collation of the parliamentary election. The total valid vote cast for the parliamentary election is 102,634. Rejected ballots 620. And the total vote cast 103,254. And the individual votes per candidate, according to how they are arranged on the ballot paper, we have Michael Aaron Ni Okwe for 50,477 votes. Akurugo Faustina Elikplim of NDC for 51,634. Dolanyapo for 224 votes. And Remy Papa Edmondson for 299 votes. Now,
Every abusua enti saa na etie saa na eko enti captain yankopon yo kese wurawi yankopon shira papa ene wadwuma yes baby somebody am reporting abo almost say anadwo na me reporters still a ohwe machi a screen time ho no yes it means a captain ene na pamfo moto ho no ma mugu so mu boy dwuma almost a year in fact omayade and Ghana maniaji. I am super proud of Ghanaians. In fact, I am super proud of Ghanaians. How Omuti actually say NPP Abino can never and ever determine where they should vote for. And I say who they should vote for. In fact, upon intimidations, upon briberies, upon sika omutu busi eye omani mu enkofo omujije t-shirt omucheye chese nyina no Ghana for ehwe no mo sere go fu yi mo 7 December eduho no ma ebi mo smoothness level and smoothness level no kwa da traso a very very smooth level and mo dia momo and NPP for in fact the omo kakra eye omu seat Indru 100 no eho na mo pese omuko na mehwe press conference Justin Frimpong jabeye ya mehwe ni ma mizakwa we won kasa ko mo pushi se beye ko wa ugina ho na ni utirim na ode what is it Justin Frimpong ko dia nye wu utirim na we de ode ye press conference no ntino na ohwe hawa ositi ho no ma ntimi se osi gina ho no ma nkofo ka na ho a ntimi so mo pushi no ene won se Richard Nyagwa obai ni nimati Richard Nyagwa NDC ni but because of greedy ene adwumboni ntino okoka MPP for Richard Nyagwa MDC communications director is MPP for Nangaza Nanado the leadership no it is so laughter and it is so beautiful and funny so omo yesa they know the truth, but they will never speak it. But these people will never accept it. What is it? These people they have sat down and realized I did Ghana for yeah. It's a name kwati chamawuntumi and ratamano muye coalition. And a chamawuntumi air catching supporters is omunya with an NPP really. And so which chamawuntumi pubiamo on a kaze MPP Beminia which chamawuntuma. Then time na Justin Fipukudia Dennis Miracles are watching and din Takwara kit will be no MPP no makacha or small boy now the MPP position. These are the people with the MPP and then maybe just in the B way. Then the B, national organizer, MPP. What are all these people? And now they know exactly what they were doing. Omuni said no more the NPP cool position because Bomia no more dinitino, Bomia no more penny. I'm telling you, Bomia, Omun Pebomia ye see. Bomia, was a captain cast omo poison in a senior Bomia, Igina so say more beer and sinning chain, baby omodine ko Ayasabian, and maybe some moka as a rumor the buy. Speculations no can say, oh, Bomia Yari, Bomia collapse, Bomia Oma poison. No, let me say, I grow as I grow. Now people thought say he didn't talk. Sometimes you make it some headlines go social media. I don't know say be you pay views keke. No, I need views keke na yepe. No, we are trying to send a signal. And people when kind of or one cast of more for more pum and in packet one. Then say me kwati ha. JB dan kwadu. Mukan JB dan kwadu, right? The killer no omojano because they thought say MDC for ba ombe hwehwe mama brante no mobile de ombe fifi ma na wakobuo NPP for di so mu no mku no ene omo ama judgment ni say why were they hesitating to bring out that judgment? Why were they hesitating to bring out that judgment? Because they thought say NDC for ba enti mumu ni na ha ejabe form ase and omunya hwehwe you see pressure be a bus system in wrong. Pressure be NDC for the ban. This time around, NDC for that Casatinus, it was a Ghana for 7 milliati. It is a mobile money with the Maya. We yes, and so we are chassis the air quality for change. And the Yamfahons and Bibu say, Okafa for Flanto. So Mrs. Yamfahons and the Fatcher that employs a little boom. Because NPP no better position for so many years. NPP ni na use of mobile fix your more. And then they are thinking of taking different running mates because some people agenda has been ticked through. They can't catch up. You didn't be so. No information channel. Let us party captains, man. I'm telling you. Shame when you was saying, Papa. Let me tell you something. I dare Koso, OMPP, see no. Blame is here, me see, a back a canado. Meaning say elders, council of elders, and common for the gown, even omo de kan kwa no permit ya omo pa omo mbisa no upon bro punjai because they know clearly that how to ena ase amanuko no because na yema nkonye people were complaining, people were talking, and now we didn't di yamanuko. People were making such just a lot of arguments, and so that happens in yanti no ni sabi nkum sabi mfanche bi ni studio dia no okeka sabi se mfu edit the Ghana for ene mo hu de esi ene mo hu MPP for we bibia woni mere na ye ka galamse yo MPP for galamse yo ene enkofo a 7 cabinet ministers albo MP so mo lu so seats oslo usu na num kasa tan because oslo usu mo to banti am in fact my dear papa oslo usu is the code required say oh Eastern region baby oslo usu the constituency eye pa se butu oslo usu bra bo mi ase Ghana card ye linki e dia ma ye sim card na ene mi hu se ma mi wo se bisa o kasafu etimi gina so e ka kire Ghana for say ya so ente Ghana for no o ka kire se ni wo ya na wa ma ye o ya ma ne bre into bedum ye sim card omo muntimi link e obedum ampa pampa ba ni we edum sim card no man for businesses SAE and for transactions de ehwere omo and things say open so be the obey minister open so obey MPB yakupon father born to them yakupon father born to them and was no so the way or the number and they were report and it was no musu or report and we pass be a time and also sorry papa wusu dem pa yankopo isla okai o si some people for didn't magura obomo mo bi report any bomia he has gone down with less than 42%. Yes, easy one so soon to be mountain. Or na one na or hide behind 72 hours to declare results. Thought na and ye train so 72 and ye train no ye train easy no into muti kuruma no mumfa no kura nye adwuma si ya na beba and things a Ghana for ye jimmy ye boss yes ye two about the mamu na ma ye de mo pe e de atie kuruma ye di ye ni taxes any ni tia mo ka na ma be mamba abontin abedi atem you think say who dey nko so ni mo di kuruma se wo ho keti ha mo na wi ye adansa so kwa ono nkasa ni primaries oni ni opponent wa NPP no on two egina no so e ke cancel so be man nkofo abo edi nti a onu so ye wa mo mambo NDC ni no ka wo abeto kanka enka wo abeto kanka keti amo ene wo nte wo hu arrogant keti amo koshi a cement factory producers and cement factory organizers some kind of issues no en se opamo mo te se keti amo ka kire youth a yoku wa sese bi abodje se nim hwee na modo man hye se din ni bitimi aye di ya tiri titi se kubi e kan sem ya de kire o because of so a minister or MP keti Hammond egina parliament o mo ye press conference di obi ni nsako kata obi ni asisi yi di agro Ghana keti Hammond egina parliament e ka che Frank Adodo bese wo hwe obobo na so na mo di Ghana ho feel because o mo wi sika o mo nya na mo pe wi do tin se bi Ghana for your wuri ni nkoso enne wo hu keti Hammond na wi ya enne wo hu keti Hammond na wi ya ma me fa nko Frank Adodo mpre ye kan galamse ho asem ni abre ye kan galamse ho asem no enne Frank Adodo mpre wa lose ni seat poto e wo nse o madro gidi yes Frank Adodo mpre enne wa lose ni seat poto e wo nse o madro gidi bra ye kase galamse ase enne ogina ono e refer say NDC for kala mo bo mo se bi chen ne wo hu de esi wo hu ni yankopon ayem wo hu ni yankopon ayem nti mo dwen sa ya na politics na mo ya mo ni limits mo ni yankopon de on kasa wo hu ni yankopon ayem yeti kurom ha nsi ya abamba bensi mo bi nsi parliament si nyambo 8 ehwe ya akwawe Adodo mpre wa sorry afa the bag akotena wono ene after this parliament no 9th parliament aya na wakotena wono why Adodo mpre aya na wakotena wono ni yankopon ayem kasa mahantan ni na no ene yankopon brem ase na ye ni be ye mu kurom ha no muni man kamo dwane I'm telling you obi ndi obi atem but no be kan no kwache o wo we say you prosecute you make sure you be prosecuted and ye twen mahama no ye nipa I'm telling you ye nipa de mahama no ye nipa no ejini say mahama if swear in we are going to make sure you people will be prosecuted. Paul I don't watch it, the most useless and most I don't want to use word I will regret it. The food or the lamb, Paul I don't watch it. And never was going to make us or the Namkruma and way you see the Mushi or the Namkruma. It's going to make us and then akwa Gajas or Chidakun Aircom documenting Mahama because of say Usubisi of you about the $5 million man she know them no. Mahama ebe friend no be some the assets sika owo and I do more ye nti wo yi sa do Mahama sanchi na congratulations God man intimate and refrain from that you are going to still prosecute these criminals as intermediate to or yari wu said the inquiry fu ye be prosecute no these people must face justice and they must face what justice you see enemy ko studio na mbeti menka ho yeah. It is very sad. Your man is saying that me okroma. It's yan on people where you said you mope. What you say? Inti akwawe abujina ponso. Wahune onso nyankopon na watu ya na kakaduro no. Damango abujina pon wanka se wo chief. about when seen persuasive make campaign because of arrogance, because of who Oba don't have the work of father. No, maybe yes, said be in your mental for being no movie who something for they thought said they are still something. I could be to say, say, do say, whoever, Elena, my sentiment, will say, you two for bodyguard. I don't want to bring the issue. You see, but I was so who baby no do lame, so do lame, I was so do lame. And then always well you sit pato. When you are joined in a poor or parliament, I think so when you lose it. What I say, and very sad. Sika kwa wedi wani George Mrekuduka, and no George Mrekuduka ni Yankupon Yeno. The material is a wizzy or more rational in the hospital when you had attack. I'm telling you, Obewu George Mrekuduka. Takonswa you see, and go forward your modia Ghana. Galamisi Motu, Sikomwa Yiano, Omodia campaign. And some of them are combattium, but we will still prosecute them. We will still see to them prosecuted. The bishops will go for more about prosecution. Some of them they will go to jail, others will be in cells. Ebinum yebema police for I said that before mokeke omumpo mukotum no musi nyensa adeti omubana mugo matadia sent na wo cells wo ebesa no eno ane se na mi okurba odin si eji ensem bi oho ensem oho ka che omega ye me bu pa me de bufu ne ye campaign mo NDC no me nye NPP ni nye NDC ni bi ka bufu ene ye campaign mo NDC no se nkofo ni bi yo mo firi so na mpanya pampa yankopon de onu otiase nti yi NPP firi so omo pomo yi omo twase konga omo pomo nkoye and we make sure you be prosecuted with the multiple bill. Subscribe to the channel for the latest update. No crank one, you pag diabo, no crank one. Pinyan mega, Kima Michi back for a United States of America. Mammy Akupon Yoke say, the Yokonawo, Mammy will be UK, Akupon Shan Mammy. You be a repagati, Akupon Shan Tabushia, sanity, Fancy be soon as I left. The studio, Joe no man, a common basis, bibia atwa so Nyankopɔn hyira wo. Bye bye.